Hey everyone, welcome back to the Unlogical Thoughts podcast. This will be our actual first episode. Hopefully it'll be longer, but kind of on time constraints and there's not as many people here. There's only three of us because some people couldn't be here. I don't know why, but they're not here, so it's just me, Evan, and Max.
Yup.
Hello.
That's it.
Yeah. So, only three of us. I hope this isn't as boring. As boring. Well, the first one was boring, guys. Our career is over. We're done.
Well, maybe this time it would be a little bit easier because we don't have to worry about Cole and Jason just sitting there because they weren't there,
Yeah.
but so we could just
Yeah.
maybe talk about
Just
stories that
disclaimer.
involve us.
Just a disclaimer, Jason's not in the same state we are, so that's
Same what?
why
Same state. Okay.
Yeah, state.
I was like,
I thought
state
he
of
said,
mind?
I thought he said stage. I was like, well,
Jason's not on the same stage as
We're
us
on a
boys.
stage. This podcast is staged.
Oh,
conspiracy theory. Do the conspiracy theory episode just
You
like
know what?
Collins.
you know what? Just because someone's like conspiracy theories, and then I thought of Colin's podcast, but I'm not gonna say the name because no plug,
No free advertisements.
no free advertising.
You gotta pay us.
Let's go on and talk about conspiracy theories since we're on.
Oh,
Start talking.
Collins gonna watch this and be like, they
He's
stole
gonna
that.
be like, copyright.
Well, if you want to find Colin, I'm not gonna tell you his stuff because no advertisement. But
They could probably find it.
yeah, it's not gonna be that hard.
Yeah.
But so does anyone have any conspiracy theories they want to put forth?
Well, the only ones I know is the Shane Dawson.
Yeah. Those are the only
Speaking of
conspiracy-
that, his video is supposed to come out today.
It's supposed to come out today. Oh, that's nice.
Stop
Yeah.
plugging Shane Dawson.
I'm
Shut
sorry, he's my dad.
Can't- oh,
by
no.
Up. He's gay,
You're
so
gay.
I don't think
Gay.
so.
half dad, because he's not gay. He's what's it called? I'm an
You're
idiot.
gay though.
He's bi. What?
Bisexual.
I'm gay. Okay,
Yeah.
new
Okay.
topic. I'm gay.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to change this before someone says something, someone gets offended. Gay's a very
Okay.
tight subject to speak about.
We're not gonna put our opinions out there because,
That's just
we're
gonna
not.
get people offended.
We're not going to argue about opinions on this podcast unless if we talk about the Super Bowl.
Isn't
but-
our podcast supposed to involve a lot of our opinions, though?
Yeah.
I was about to say you might want to say we're not gonna
Gays
put
will
our
not-
opinions on
Gay people
gay and all that.
and
No politics
trans. We will not talk about them.
No LGBT.
We're not gonna bring that in here.
or politics.
This is our neutral podcast in a way.
So like, I remember though wasn't there something we want to talk about specifically when we were
Yeah.
playing GTA? Because someone told me to
Okay.
shut up and save it for the podcast.
Okay.
What was it?
Earlier, it was about like pro-life and stuff. Like abortion.
yeah.
Abortion. Listen,
I mean,
we all have our opinions.
No.
We all have our opinions on this subject. Well, wait, are most of our opinions basically the same, or?
Yeah, they were pretty much the same. Like,
I
I mean, there's a lot of things like if you've been raped, obviously, like
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with getting an abortion or anything. But
Yeah.
if
The
like
thing with
you
that,
sit
though,
there, if you like, let me finish. If you like sit there with the baby,
Let me finish.
if you sit there with the baby in your belly for like 5 months, you're like, I want to get an abortion. I feel like it's at
Now
that
I
point,
want
like,
to. Like,
yeah. At that point, it's like, all right, well, that's kind of unethical in my opinion.
and then Evan comes in. It's your fault you got raped.
oh, what?
I'm kidding.
Or what were we gonna say, Evan?
I was saying, I'm pretty sure that they have like, obviously there's like adoption centers you can put them into if you don't want them, or like stuff like that. Obviously, I mean, I'm more on pro
Choice
Like,
and
ways.
life
Yeah, I'm kind of.
in the middle.
It's really hard to like. I don't choose one side. Like I kind of go in the boundary. Like I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like, well, like, because I know there's like if there's places you can give them, like they give you money. I'm pretty sure to put them place instead of aborting them, just getting rid of them.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like I don't
It'd
exactly
just be,
remember.
would just be weird.
But isn't there like a like the baby doesn't like develop senses or anything until a certain point into.
Yeah, they talked about that.
I don't know.
Because
I think I know what you're talking about. It's developing a brain, I think.
Yeah, like I don't think it develops anything like that until a certain point. Which, if that's true, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, if that's true, then I could see like maybe being pro-choice. I mean, if you do it before that point, then oh well. I mean, you're killing something that isn't feeling anything, or like something that, like just the fetus, like it doesn't feel anything. It's not like really developed yet. It really isn't quote unquote a person yet. So like at that point, it'd be okay if that's true. Then I feel like, 'cause I mean, whatever. But like, if sticking again with it, that's true. If you just, but then if it gets to that point where like it's developed, they will start feeling something and it's actual baby now.
Yeah.
Then at that point, I feel like it's too late. Don't do it, because then that baby's gonna feel something. And
yeah,
I just looked it up and it said like 4 weeks to like an actual spinal cord and brain, so it's pretty fast. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to get it pretty early.
Yeah, like, and I feel like if you just sit there and like dwell on it, then it's like there's gonna be a point where it's just like, okay, now that it's like too much, you know what I mean? Like, if it's like an accident or whatever, you have to get it right away, like as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right as you
figure it out and you're able to do it.
Cause I mean, like how early? I'm not a woman, obviously, so like I don't know like when exactly you can notice it, but like like I don't know like when's like if it's like a week from when you have intercourse or what, like when you can notice, hey, you could take that pregnancy test and notice that you're having a baby. I don't know that, but that can really depend it too, because I mean like you could notice like you could maybe like you can't notice it until like say like that 4 weeks, and then like well now it's too late because the baby's already developed, so it's like at that point
really starting to actually develop like around 4 weeks. I mean, I haven't actually like looked completely into it. I just searched on Google real quick and read the first thing I saw.
Yeah, because going off if that logic's true, I mean that's why I'm kind of on the middle ground. Like if it's not too late, the baby isn't developed, sure, go with it.
Yeah.
Abort it if you really can't financially keep it, or rape or something.
I think that's like the law now. Like, or no, I could be wrong, but I agree though. Like,
yeah, that makes all sense.
For me, if you're an adult, like you're past the age of 18, and it's not rape, like you just weren't protected, you should not. It's your own damn fault that you didn't put a condom
at that
on.
point you don't do it at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean that's your own fault, not using protection.
Mom, ignore what I'm talking about. Mom, I'm not talking. Shut up. Listen.
And like, well, since we're like on the topic about that, not protection or whatever, like pregnancy in like high school is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's
I don't care who you are. Unless you have a like actual valid reason why it happened, and like it shouldn't happen. I know you like might want to have fun or whatever, but if you're going to be protected, don't
be stupid.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
You need to be protected when you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, even with protection, there's a point when it's totally. You have kids in middle school that are starting it.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have sixth graders sitting there and having sex. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they like find the stuff.
That's completely ridiculous.
Like
that's way too young.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Like I can literally there's a handful of people just in our school that have already has children.
Yeah.
I mean, even they're not doing it, but you'll hear elementary kids talking about sex. And it's like you shouldn't even know about that yet.
Yeah.
They're saying they'd be talking about BJ's and all that. It's like, oh, how do you know about this stuff?
It's bad.
Like whenever I was in elementary school, I was running away from girls and I'm like, cuties. Maybe I have cooties.
Yeah, you went through your cootie stage. The only time I could see it possibly is maybe 5th grade, because you're getting older. That I think isn't that when you're supposed to be? Is that fifth
That's
grade or
when you,
sixth grade.
that's
when
when
you
you
have to
watch
watch
that.
that
No,
puberty
that's fifth
video.
grade. That's fifth grade. That's when I did it anyway.
Yeah, so like at that point, yeah, okay, you all know about it by that point. But I mean, first grade, second grade, no, they should not know about that
They
stuff.
should not.
Yeah.
They should not even like
It's
have it
the
in
internet.
Their,
It's
shouldn't even be.
It's
seen.
probably just all
Like,
school district, because all school districts terrible.
But Jason,
like,
he told me,
yeah.
dude, this would be the point that Jason would be a good person to talk to because he's had a lot of stuff happen at his schools. Like apparently, like he's told me like a good amount. I'm not going to speak for him, but he told me a good amount of stuff that happened. So, I think it's just our society. But like
Just
it's the internet. It's the internet. Like I feel like most of the stuff we know is from the internet. We didn't just figure it out. And even if we figured it out, that person probably watched it and figured it out and like knew what all that meant. Like most of it's the internet and like I know about it, but I'm not out being stupid. Like
yeah. Well, you're pretty lame. So.
Okay.
I mean, what would
Bowling Max Podcast. Guys, I changed the name of the podcast.
Bullying Max? I like it.
The unlogical thoughts of Bowling Max.
You know, there's gonna be people watching this that like have sex in high school and be like, "Oh, these little virgins." They don't know what it's like. It's just like,
it's like
I can wait. I can wait.
I'm waiting for those comments, bro. Just like
I also don't
little
want
virgins.
I also don't want to be chewed up by my father while I'm having a child or sitting at my house.
Speaking of your father.
While school, all right, calm down.
Speaking of your father.
No,
All right,
stop.
calm down.
Now they're
But like,
wondering.
I think after that,
Evan
I think we
conspiracy
can bring up this
theory.
whole situation between me and Ryan's dad.
Okay, hold on.
Welcome to the Colin podcast. We're gonna be talking about Evan and
The
Ryan's
Colin
dad.
podcast.
We're gonna talk about our conspiracy theory.
All right, Ryan, you want to go at this together, or what you want to do?
Hold on, let me finish what I was gonna say. Like, I don't want to like sit in my house while school is going on. All my friends are at school, and I'm sitting there in my living room with a child.
Yeah,
My
I don't
hands.
deal with a child.
And not only would that be like one like sleepless nights already.
You are not
in
ready
high
for
school,
a child.
You are not financially ready for a child. Like, what are you gonna get enough money from McDonald's? Like, that you're gonna be blowing all your money into that child.
It's not. No, stop.
Like, I'm not like. I don't have like experience with life. I'm not like 20 or anything.
Yeah, we have no clue how to. See,
I feel like our generation, like our age, and like people that are in high school now, like from high school now, and everyone I'm just gonna ignore that. Everyone.
So next topic. What did Evan just make?
Don't worry about it.
Everyone like behind us is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but like.
Some
like I
people
feel like
are
we're like kind of the last sensible generation. Like I'm being completely serious.
Well,
like because it's just getting worse.
The millennials are older than us. We're generation like X. See, another thing that Jason could have talked about, but like we're not like we're younger than the millennials. But even if we always talk about millennials, like stupid millennials, but it's probably not just the millennials. Like.
I mean, yeah, the millennial thing is kind of stupid, but it doesn't really make any sense because everyone's doing millennial things.
Yeah, like anything a millennial does, like most things will end up getting out there, and other generations will start doing it. But stupid millennials.
But like,
you know who you are.
Oh. That's gonna be everyone just sitting like me.
Me? Am I a millennial? Wait, he's talking bad about me.
But like, they're all like everyone. I mean, this isn't only like generation behind us. This is people like a lot older than us. They just get so offended by everything. It literally doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I wonder if Cole's getting on here because he's online apparently. But
like,
we're not gonna get into like feminist. But maybe we will, and we'll say.
Don't bring up that word.
Okay, let's just leave it at that.
Save that maybe for another episode.
Oh man,
Talking about it off the podcast.
We'll probably talk about that. Just if you're a feminist, go
Stop.
you. Yeah.
Okay, shush.
Okay.
Alright, let's bring up me and Ryan's dad.
Just
They're still
stop.
wondering
Just
what's going on between me and Ryan's dad.
And now everyone's like really
We gotta
confused.
break the conspiracy theories. You might have made
Alright,
one.
so
We're breaking
we need
it.
to go back to the start. Ryan's birthday party. So I was at Ryan's birthday party when Max wasn't, and because I was actually invited.
I gave you Subway stuff.
I haven't used.
But so we were sitting there eating. So I go to Ryan. I say, "Hey, get your dad over here. I want to sit next to him." It's like he calls his dad over. He goes, "Evan wants to sit next to you." I don't know what they said between I wasn't listening, but like next thing I know, he has a mozzarella stick dipped in sauce, and he goes, "Evan, you want a bite?" I go, "Yeah, dude." He puts one in his mouth and then leans forward. Now, so as a joking man as I am, I start going in for it. But I think, his dad's going to back off because, it's his dad.
No, that's
But
weird,
nope.
man.
No, his dad stays firmly planted. So
My dad will not.
I'm not going to be the man that whooshes out. So I take a bite off the other end. Our lips almost connect. Almost. They didn't connect, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully they did. But then...
That's when Evan realized he was gay.
we
And
pulled
like-
He's
out.
not gay. He's not gay. It's okay.
We pulled out
Maybe a
and
Whoa!
Let's not get into conclusions.
All right.
we ate the mozzarella stick, and everyone had a good time. Everyone started laughing. It was a good time. But that's not where it stops.
Because
After
it's
that,
like,
it's been a whole thing with me getting with Ryan's dad. After that, it's been nothing but me getting with Ryan's dad.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
next
it's a joke.
The next.
Oh god.
Evan gets offended. It's like, you thought it was a joke? How dare you? I am in love with your dad.
The next situation.
Okay.
I think it was the week that just happened. The weekend that just happened. Saturday, Friday, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, me, Ryan, and Max were going to Applebee's. Me and Ryan were driving together. Max was getting ready to buy his mom.
Yeah.
While we were driving to go to Applebee's, all right, we're back after a short eating break intermission.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue at what we were saying before, with starting me and Ryan heading to Applebee's. So
Yes, continue that.
I had the phone, playing some jams, and
Time rush.
yeah, big time rush, of course, only the best. They probably think like, oh, funny joke, but we're being dead serious.
Being serious.
They might be thinking, we're dead serious.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, that's a good joke. It's not a joke. We actually listen to Big Time Rush, but that's not the point. So I messaged the group chat of that Ryan, his dad, and his mom are in, saying, all right, hey, we're on our way to Applebee's. And then I message in the group chat also, you're cute. And then Ryan's mom messaged back, who? And I go, the dad. And she goes, why? And I go, well, because we ate a mozzarella stick together. And she goes, that's weird. And then as we're eating Applebee's, Ryan gets a text from his dad saying, well, he's calling me cute and all, but when's he taking me out on a date? And I said, anytime. So the moral of the story here is I'm about to go on a date with Ryan's dad and steal him from him and his mom.
Yep.
That's what you need to get from this.
And I'm
Ryan's
gonna
dad
be
will
the best
soon be
man.
mine. No, Ryan is.
What?
Yeah,
He's
We
just
discussed
gonna be
it.
crying.
He's gonna be happy, but
He's
at
gonna
the
have
same
tons
time,
of cake in his face, and he's just gonna be crying.
his mom can be the flower girl or whatever.
No, Tommy.
Yeah.
Shots
Oh,
fired.
Bro, that'd be fantastic. I want to see Tommy in the dress.
I can just like imagine going up to you like after you do like your vows or whatever. And I'll look up to you. I'll look up at you, Dad.
You'll be calling me dad from now on.
Oh,
Because we decided your dad will be the mom and I'll be the dad.
Wait, we
Your
started
dad-
talking about gays. God damn it.
But
I cut.
this don't do that.
I'm trying not to.
But
Family
yeah, there you go. Now
friendly?
you guys know the situation with me and Ryan's dad.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm scared.
This is gonna be the biggest. Okay. Do we want to talk about Applebee's at all?
Nothing really happened at
Yeah,
Applebee's.
nothing really happened to Applebee's except us taking some stupid photos and you showing us
Oh, yeah.
pictures of you with mayonnaise or whatever.
Wait, what? Mayonnaise.
Oh no, it was tartar sauce. It was
Yeah.
tartar sauce.
It was tartar sauce with some ketchup.
Actually, there was the one our server. It's okay, I'm just gonna. You guys are gonna realize what I'm talking about once I start talking about it. I'm just gonna start talking about it.
Alright.
So, we had set our drinks down, and our drinks leave water rings or whatever,
Yeah.
and we would move our drinks around all over the table because we're not gonna put them in the same spot. We're not OCD. So we always we're not stupid, but we kept moving it. We always move our drinks around, whatever, and we had our menus sitting where the water was or whatever.
Hey,
so-
continue.
Shout out to that waitress, bro.
After the menus were sitting there or whatever, we ordered our food and the waitress came over, and everyone gave the menus back, and I grabbed my menu. I'm like, this one's a little wet, and then she goes, "Thank you." So funny. And then I acted like nothing happened, and then after she walked away, I leaned over to Evan and was like, Did you hear her say thank you?" And then he just started bursting out in laughter. It was so
I
funny.
was so confused. I was like, what?
Now, my question is, Ryan, why did you feel the need to tell her, hey, this one's a little wet?
I don't know.
Honestly.
And you said it like that too.
I know.
didn't just use a voice. You said hey, this one's a little wet.
I didn't say it like that. I said it like, "Hey, this one's a little wet."
You said it like you were like you were trying to impress her. Like, this one's a little wet.
I put some water on this one.
This one got a little wet.
But then again, she did go, thank you.
Yeah.
Which was even
I think she was hitting on me the entire night.
No.
She was 25.
You got a lot of variety now. Oh, and then there was a girl from our school. If you're watching, which you probably
There was
weren't.
12 people from our school there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was Tanner.
We
And
saw
then-
so many
the
people.
person working there. Remember the one
Yeah.
that brought up
There was
those
two
boys.
there was 2 people working there. There weren't
Man.
beans. Did you say there were beans?
What?
Max just
What?
said beans.
I said
Did you hear?
wings. No, we're watching
Oh.
that back after. I said wings.
Sound like you said beans.
We're watching this back after.
I didn't know anything on.
Wait.
Okay.
Ryan, did you say there was a whole bunch of people from our school there? And then you go on to say there was 2?
Well, there's 2
There's
workers.
a whole
Like,
bunch. A whole
that-
2.
That entire night, we saw a lot of people
Yeah.
from our school.
Like when you,
Um,
I think it was when you guys weren't even there, and I was just chilling. I saw a girl with a Suckman jacket walking. I was like,
Oh yeah, there was. I saw Tanner, Kenny, and then that girl that Max knew went there.
yeah.
There was,
And then
there was
I
quite a
knew
few
her
people.
from my biology class.
So do you guys want to talk about after Applebee's?
Mm.
I do want to say though, speaking of seeing people from your school everywhere, nothing will beat when you movie theaters for seeing people from your school. For some reason, there's always people from your school at a movie theater. I can't think of one time I had to go there and then see someone from school there.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It could either be that they're working
Like,
there or they're
It could
watching
be,
the movie.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
need to be. It could be just one person, but
Yeah.
still, it's every time.
Yeah, honestly. It happens, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that person that works at Arnold movie theater.
That's
No,
Alright,
not
well-
Arnold.
Alright, doesn't matter.
Okay.
no one cares about your shout out.
I feel bad now.
Alright, let's talk about what happened afterwards. Are
What
happy to depressed.
Wait,
well,
what?
first, let's
First,
just
Ryan's
for
a
a
bad
disclaimer-
driver and doesn't know what the he starts at.
okay, alright. So
Yeah.
I have just gotten my license recently, so I can't drive more than one other person, which is really stupid. I hate that law. It doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't matter. So Max's mom had to come pick him up, and she was going to go to Target anyway, so it didn't really matter that too much.
Yeah.
But so everyone had been there, and then we all just sat in my truck until Max's mom got there to pick him up.
It was hella cold, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
Hey man, gotta let the truck warm up. All right. So we were listening to some Logic. We were just jamming out, and then Max's mom pulled up, picked up Max, and she was like, "Hey, meet us at Target." I'm like, "Okay." So then we took like 15 minutes driving around Applebee's to get to the exit.
Yeah,
That my mom
just to leave,
dude. Like when my mom was driving and like she took a right out of the exit and then she went by the McDonald's, did a U-turn, went out. I was like, "Why do you gotta do all this just to go left?" What?
It was ridiculous. It's like a left turn, then another left turn, then a right turn. It was like, oh my, geez.
Yeah.
It was very unnecessary.
But like, so once we finally got out of the Applebee's parking lot, we had started driving. I didn't know where to go because I'm uncoordinated.
Yeah.
And then Evan had Google Maps open on his phone, and he was supposed to be directing me, but instead he was on some other app.
Actually, I was directing you to two Applebee's. I'll take the blame for Applebee's. I should have told you which way to talk to Applebee's. But the way from Applebee's, you said nothing about not knowing where you were going until it was too late. Until we got up to that turn where we decided if we got there faster or shorter. That's when you were like, "Oh yeah, which way do I need to go?" I was like, "Well, I don't know. I thought you knew." So I had to hurry up and pull it up. But we ended up taking the wrong way. It ended up taking us like 15 minutes extra to get there.
Yeah, it took a while to get there.
Yeah, we so a little backstory to the night. So the main plan was to go to Texas Roadhouse and then we would all go home. So we so
turned into Applebee's and going back to us.
So Texas Roadhouse for some reason is always busy. I guess it's that good that it's always busy.
Yeah, Max, for closure, people are like, what do you mean, supposedly? Yeah, Max hasn't been there.
I've never been
so it's
there.
Like, he doesn't know the deliciousness of Texas
And it's
Roadhouse.
ironic, because the last time I tried going, it was busy. So, yeah, it's always busy, and that was the main thing. But, like, they, Ryan went to Evan's house to pick him up, and then from there, we were, like, making sure they didn't, like, leave real early. And then they ended up going to Texas Road. Like, they started driving, but we ended up getting there first anyways. But I just wanted to say that. Yeah. Idiot. Oh.
But once we finally got to Target, after extra long drive, so we got there, we parked, and then we went in.
The temptation of Bakugans settled in. Guys,
Yeah,
only true OGs know what Bakugans are. If you know what those are, you are a great person.
I think a lot of people know what they are.
You can't not know.
If just in case of those people that's like, they sound familiar, but I'm not too sure. They're the little balls that when you threw them onto this metal card that they came with, they would expand open to like a little monster.
Yeah, like
thing.
a dragon. Not
yeah,
a monster, a piece of artwork.
Yeah, like they were fantastic things that were at Target still, and they were temptations because they were fantastic when we were little. We wanted them again, but just for like a 1-pack with one of them in there, it was like $10. It was ridiculous.
It was insane.
Yeah.
So like, whenever
so we had to hurry up and get out of there. So the temptation didn't take me over, me specifically.
Yeah.
And make me buy one.
And
So I
there
was
was
like,
Beyblades.
so bad.
Beyblades were my childhood. Like, and I really wanted to get one. I wanted to get the big arena. I really wanted to get it.
I can just like imagine Max pulling up in like 4th grade, coming in like a game day or whatever. Everyone, and he's just like,
yeah.
let it rip.
I brought it to lunch like every day. I brought it to lunch.
Yeah, I just like see Max coming in 4th grade with game day.
Dude, it was so fun.
A whole bunch of child set him in. Freaking Pokemon cards, Bakugans, the Lego sets, all that stuff I used to do with my child. Oh my! Like I just went back to childhood, like to the good old days, bro.
Dude,
before now I had to buy it with my own money, and I'm like, no. That's just too
They were
much.
so expensive. It's just a piece of plastic.
Ridiculous.
Like, that's the thing, though. Like, I'm pretty sure Beyblades aren't just all plastic, but, like, Bakugans are all plastic, basically. And those are more expensive than the Beyblades.
Yeah, because Bakugans was everyone's thing. They were just so cool. Like Beyblades, oh, you pull the string, boom, the thing goes out. Yeah, they're exciting, but I feel like more people were into Bakugans. Like, I would walk in elementary school and I wouldn't see... I would see everyone with some Bakugans, bro. Like, everyone. Maybe that's just my school, but, like, Bakugans were everywhere.
I didn't really see
like, yeah, there was a
much.
few Beyblades, but, like, I saw more Bakugans than I did Beyblades.
Well, yeah.
But, like, whenever Bakugans, like, you're supposed to, like, battle them or whatever, but, like, no one really battled
Yeah,
them.
no one really battled with them. It's just
had
a collectible that you would... Oh.
Collect.
I don't know why it took so long. My brain just died.
Keepy,
like,
collect.
And you showed to everybody and, like, showed off your collection of Beyblades people actually use us to battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I stole a kid's Beyblade in summer school once.
That's that kid that's in summer school. Like, it
was
was him!
you?
That was you. I trusted you.
But, like, there's a bunch of, like, whenever I went to summer school, I went to, like, the elementary school for summer school or whatever. There was, like, this area, like a blacktop where everyone hung out and stuff, and, like, there's two like big things in 2 years. So in a span of 2 years, there's two like really popular things that are going on. And one was like Pokemon. That was like obviously like
Oh yeah, obviously that's still big to this day, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing Pokemon still.
And then like the next year it just Beyblades. Everyone had Beyblades. That was all people talked about that entire like year of summer school. It was ridiculous the amount of Beyblades, the amount of Beyblade trading.
Yeah.
People got into fights, like not fights because we're tiny children, but like yelling at each other and the teacher.
But like, honestly, those are the people that were cool though. The people that had like the coolest Pokemon cards, the biggest collection, all that. Those are the people that everyone would hang out with because it was just the coolest thing. But now someone has them in high school. They're the biggest nerds in school, and you want nothing to do with them.
Yeah,
it's like what happened?
If you're seen hanging out with them, you're done. You're over.
Now,
over.
Magic and all that, all those card games. I'm like, okay, get out of here. No one. I don't. Those are a few kids that play with Magic.
Magic
I mean,
and Gathering.
Pokemon. I mean, like, yeah, that's the true OG card game, bro. Like Magic and all that can go eat a butt, but like,
Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty good. I messed with Yu-Gi-Oh for a while.
Yu-Gi-Oh was like thing that's like, I think I bought one set, but like didn't understand anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I should see like the stars
Yu-Gi-Oh's...
at the top and all that, and be like, I don't know what this means.
Yu-Gi-Oh's like a lot more complex than Pokemon was.
No, I don't understand like those sports cards.
all...
Like, what's the deal with the sports cards? Like football cards and all. I don't understand those things. Like, what do you
Yeah,
what are those things? Like collectibles, maybe, yeah, but like, I don't understand the point of them.
I was the only one.
I see no one with those. I don't know anyone that has those kind of cards.
My
dad has a crap ton.
For me,
baseball
my dad.
cards.
Yeah, same. My dad has a lot of baseball cards.
And
I guess it's just me. Like, I mean, I those were just I don't know. Like I saw them in Target, I was like, okay, well, like what are they still doing here?
Yeah.
Like they're not really popular anymore, but like if you have like someone's like just say McGuire's rookie card, if you have that's and like it's in mint condition, that's a lot of money right there in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like you can sell that for a few hundred to a few thousand.
Hot Wheels was another thing that a lot of people.
Oh my god, Hot Wheels!
My dad has a collection. He has like a custom
Hot
case.
Wheels is a thing, bro. Hot Wheels,
dude. Rocket League. Sorry.
I would remember I would go to like Schnucks or whatever, and there'd be like Hot Wheels
one pack ones.
Yeah, there'd always be like at the end of every aisle there'd be like some Hot Wheels there.
They were cheap.
And yeah, they were cheap. And
I just want to post this.
My grandma would always get one
because I mean that. Just talking about Bakugans, I want to find mine so bad, but I just don't.
Just for everyone that's confused, Evan sent Bakugans in the Discord chat.
And Discord is a talking chat service on PC,
Shut up.
Windows, and mobile.
Shut up.
I'm just making sure so they know.
Nerd.
No, I'm making sure they know. They gotta know.
Holy
Evan,
cow.
What's Discord? It's like,
Evan,
What?
why?
you remember in McDonald's, how they had Bakugans, like the large ones?
Oh yeah, the
I
big
remember that.
Bakugans.
Yeah, the big
That's where I
Bakugans
got
from
my
McDonald's.
Bakugans.
Bro, look at this. Hang on. I just found this. I'm looking at all these memories we have been talking about, and look at this huge set of
I
Beyblades.
can't look.
It's like $45, bro. And this is a lot of Beyblades.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to show my screen.
Oh my
It
god!
comes with like the Vina
How
and
much
Vina
is this?
thing. $45.
I'm getting it.
That's actually not bad. Like,
Wait, it's on a sale right now too.
Here, I'm gonna try to do this real quick. I'm gonna try to show
10
it.
US dollars to 31.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I guess like you could like spend like $10 to get like a few of them, or you could spend like $31 to get them all from
Yeah.
the sale right now.
Display capture.
But like, that's insane right now. 31.21 for that, all that, like that's a good deal. Oh,
Honestly.
Bakugans, you got people still selling 3-packs for 30. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Here, I'm gonna show that. There we go. This is. Look at all these. Dude, I remember there was this one Beyblade I had. It was like a not a rhino. Actually, yeah, I think it was like a rhino one. And I had like the classic one, like the main character in like the shows. Like I had like two versions of his Beyblade. One was like really scratched up because I used it a lot, and then like the new one, and it had like different like bottoms to it. It was either like a rubber or it was like a plastic. And, like they ended up moving over to rubber. These are new. I've never seen these. I had the classic ones, dude. Dude, Beyblade. You know, let it rip. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm looking at Bakugans. I just want one now.
Okay, we need to get to the next topic before we get out of hand.
What's the next topic? Really, this is a great.
We still haven't talked to about social Super Bowl. We haven't.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, we're talking about it because
What are we talking about?
Super Bowl.
Oh,
we have to.
Hang on. Oh, this seems like a good deal. Hang on. No, right here for $14, you can get 5. It looks like 5 Bakugans with the cards for $14 and free shipping. That's a good deal. Hang on, let's see if you guys think that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it says.
Why?
How many? 4?
5.
5.
That's not bad.
It's cheaper.
It's on eBay.
Here,
That's cheaper
I'll
than
show
what
him.
you would get for normal prices on Bakugans.
Yeah, I'll show them.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means because it says hot 5
At this point,
pieces / lot various Bakugan battle brawlers cards toy random.
At this point, they have closed off of the podcast.
On 9 pieces, it's 32. 5, it's 25, and then okay, here we go. So 3 pieces, 14, 5 for 25, and then 9 for 32. Alright, now I understand this.
Okay.
The title they made it was
Super
really
Bowl.
cute.
We need a rant section.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Let's address this.
The Super Bowl is just gonna get me angry.
Okay, listen. That's the point. Listen.
Oh.
So we are trying to add a section to our podcast where Evan rants because Evan likes to rant, and Evan's already getting ready.
Evan is a ranter.
Yes. So, Evan, would you like to start your rant section, your first ever rant section with the Super Bowl?
I mean, everything I've said already. I mean, like, everything about it was terrible. Gameplay, commercials, halftime. I mean, everything was terrible. Not just the fact that shouldn't have even been the game. The teams that were there. The Chiefs should have been there. Yes, the Chiefs should have been there.
Yeah.
100% out of doubt, Chiefs should have been there. The calls during the Chiefs and Rams game, terrible.
I just
terrible.
wish the Patriots weren't there. Like
Patriots would.
I was
Yeah, it's
fine
not
with
Patriots. It's not Rams. That was just.
The one thing I want to say is I was kind of fine with whoever won, because if the Rams won, that would mean the Patriots didn't win another Super Bowl.
It was one of those games. Yeah, I just didn't care who won because the teams were just terrible.
Yeah, and then if the Patriots won, that meant the Rams lost, and Rams left us, and Gronkowski or whoever it is, it's his fault, and like it's literally his fault that he literally lived in St. Louis and he moved to California with the team, and all he wanted was money, and it was annoying.
In his defense, like it's a good
that's a good investment.
Yeah, he wasn't making barely.
It's like Albert Pujols going to the Angels, I think it was. Everyone hated him for that.
But he made a lot of.
But he made a bunch more money.
Yeah,
he made a lot more money than he would than he was on the Cardinals.
Yeah,
and he's still one of the greatest football players.
The Saints versus Rams, that one it's debatable. I mean, Saints weren't playing too well in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then again, when they didn't call pass interference for that one play, anyone who watched it knows what I'm talking about. That screwed them over big time, because I mean that definitely could have been a touchdown right there that won them to the Super Bowl on that drive they were doing. But I mean, when they didn't call that definitely screwed them over a lot. Yeah. I don't care what you say or how bad they were at the beginning. That screwed them over huge. Yeah. Huge. So Saints versus Rams, debatable. I mean, I say Saints should have been in there. It should have been a Saints versus Chiefs game. That's what I say. Chiefs 100% out of doubt should have been in there. Saints versus Rams, okay. Either one of them could have been there. Saints played terrible at the beginning,
and I would have wanted.
But that call also screwed them over. But I would have liked to see most of the Saints versus Rams game. Not Saints versus Rams. Saints versus Chiefs Super Bowl. That would have been a lot better. A lot better.
Like, I honestly never really care about the Super Bowl. I feel like this one I somewhat cared about it. The other Super Bowls I didn't really care about, besides like commercials and like the food that my mom's gonna make. Like that's all I really cared about. But this one I felt like I cared a little bit more, just because of the fact that the Rams were in it. And that's also another thing. If the Rams won, I would have been happy also in the fact that they haven't won a Super Bowl in a while. But also the fact that
that's why people would hate it, because I mean they left us and then just go.
I still would have been happy. Yeah. I still would have been happy for them because they were here. They did leave and all, but hey, they haven't won a Super Bowl in a while.
This was supposed to be a game that had high points from the start. Because I mean, both were high scoring point teams.
And one touchdown the entire game.
Yeah, it wasn't even a touchdown. It was a field goal. It was 3-0 at 3-0 at halftime.
Are you sure? I thought there was.
No, it was 3-0. It was 3-0.
Well, yeah, 3-0 halftime.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually those touchdown scores, but it took till past halftime for people to actually score. The final score was like 10-3, something like that. Ridiculous. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was
just a boring game to watch. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That was just the most boring Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, like at the beginning.
And then the halftime, Adam Levine sounded terrible.
No,
and then the whole thing with freaking Sweet Victory. I mean, show SpongeBob. Oh no, just kidding.
I'm still happy that he was at least in it. Like, if they didn't put him in it at all, we'd be even more mad. But
they're kind of just like not really. Like, I mean, yeah, it was supposed to be tribute to him, but I mean, all they do is put a 5-second clip in there.
And it wasn't even Sweet Victory.
It was just him. It was just the trumpet that started it, but then boom, sicko mode. Yeah. Well, like you got I think it was the NHL. Well, they did like the whole thing. They did the whole song.
Yeah.
They put the whole song at their halftime. They did a real good tribute to the SpongeBob creator.
I'm gonna
they got a 5-second well, whatever. Like they did okay, we'll do a little thing to him, but then they kind of just like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah. Damn. I cussed again.
I mean, the whole part that was, the best person there was Big Boy. I didn't even know who that was before that point. I didn't even know who that was. But I was like, okay, he was the best part of it.
Yeah.
Even then, that wasn't fantastic, but I mean,
I
it
mean,
was just
sorry
so
for anyone
stupid.
who's triggered, but Travis Scott he's not a performer.
He's really not.
He didn't have any
Like,
auto tune in this performance, so
and then the only commercials that I liked was the 10-second Avengers Endgame hot TV spot, and then
Yeah. And that was
the one
so
with all the
that was still a little disappointing because of how short it was. But
I
like,
mean, still,
I
but
feel like they
and then
could
the
have shown
one,
more.
then with the commercial on
all the old
with all the
football
professional not Super Bowl football
players.
players. I mean, like that was exciting to see, just to see all these football players just going around doing all that. That was fun to watch.
Yeah,
But then I mean, like I discussed this with Luke, a friend of mine in Collins, but like he was there at that Super Bowl party. He was the blonde one, with the I think the Rams jersey. Yeah. We were like, the reason they're not showing these old Super commercials because people get offended by any little thing they show. I mean, like if you take the Bud Light commercial, where they were saying facts about Coors Light, whatever it's called, uses corn syrup in their liquor, people got offended by that. People that drink Coors Light got offended by that. It's like
annoying.
they're just stating a fact, and people are getting offended by it. I mean, we brought up the example of the puppy monkey baby commercial. You would sit there and people. Yeah, I mean, because people would be like, "Oh, you're making fun of black people" or something like that. It'd be like they would make up any reason to find a way to find that offensive to them, and that's why they can't do it anymore. Because I mean, they'll just get a bunch of hate for it because everyone gets offended by everything. No one can take a joke now. No one, and it's completely
really
stupid.
It's really annoying. That's like.
I never liked that puppy. That was just an annoying commercial. But I mean, it was just annoying. But I mean, I want to go back to those funny commercials that were freaking sexual, funny, made jokes, made racist jokes, and all that. I want those ones back because those were good ones to watch. That's why everyone was so excited for Super Bowl. That was half of it, was watching the commercials. Yeah. Now you come to them. I mean,
the Grammys had some good commercials, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
You can't state a fact without people getting upset about it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just go to where we just sit there and stare at a black screen. I mean, like that's. I mean, even then someone's gonna get offended.
Oh, it's black. Why has it gotta be black? It's like.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's gonna. You can't do anything in today's world without people getting upset about it.
I just.
Also, I don't remember where I heard this. I I think it was from Ryan Heger's podcast, Off the Pill. But
oh my god!
I think someone said like, that, yeah, the Super Bowl commercials obviously sucked this year, but like, also, I feel like people would, once again going back to like get mad, but like not really offended, but like how the Super Bowl commercials are getting repetitive, and a lot of them are the same because they've done it so many times, and they're just trying to be different. But you can't get past the fact that obviously a lot of it is people they don't want people offended.
Yeah,
straight up. I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you can't have fun anymore because people are just gonna get mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you saw the commercial, the feminist commercial, like, oh, us white girls or us girls found our voice or whatever. They said at the end scream, "Girl power." I'm like, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What?
Women finally found the voice. They found the voice back when they got the vote. They can do jobs that men do. I mean, like, what do you mean you just found it?
Like, for me,
they get mad. Oh, we can't play in men's baseball, softball.
You have
softball. You have softball. It's like, the same thing.
Like that one video of like, well, why can't girls be in Boy Scouts? And then the guy was like,
it's Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
What do you think Girl Scouts is? It's the same thing, just with girls instead of guys.
Like, my aunt said, like, when I went to that Florida trip, like, and she was on the trip with us, she said, like, they want to, like, do everything like a man can do, but, like, that ruins kind of, like, what women are meant for. Like, what their job... Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? That sounds bad. But, like, what their purpose is, like, they're woman to be woman. But it
I have no
sounds
idea what
really
you're
bad. There's just I don't know.
Just what makes me mad more than anything is the feminists that want, like equal pay and all that, but don't want to take those same responsibilities. Because
Yeah.
I remember seeing tweets from women that are like, "Hey, we want equal pay, blah blah blah," and all this, and like, okay, you want the same stuff as men? Get signed up for the draft. I'm like, no, that's okay. Well, that's fine. We don't want that. It's like they sit here and say they want the same jobs and all that, but they don't. But but they're like, no, we don't want that kind of stuff. We don't want all lives on the line. It's like, are you stupid? It's like, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then there was also one that's like this woman was like this woman extra in Jurassic World didn't get paid as much as the guy, and it's like it's Chris Pratt. He's the star of the movie.
And
He's
you
going to
gotta
get
pay
paid
him
more.
a lot. Like
They're not gonna pay some random person in the background as much as the star. They're
Yeah.
not gonna go there and pay them thousands of dollars because they're standing
Yeah.
there.
And they didn't get
It's
as
like
much
that makes-
screen time.
Yeah, it's like that makes no sense. Well, how come someone can even think that? They're just looking for an excuse to get mad at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just no. Like I'm not saying all people are like that, but I mean, just
Yeah,
there's
I
just
know
so
what you mean.
many people like that now.
Yeah.
It's like they just say anything and just look for a reason to get offended. Look for any little way to get offended. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like people that like have good general reason for getting mad at something certain, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine and everything. And there's also people like they classify themselves as feminists, but like they're not upfront like super annoying about it or anything. They just they have a reason for this, and that's it. They just have the reason for that, and that's it.
Yeah, it's
That's
understandable
fine.
if it affects them personally. I mean, like I know with me and Max, like people will make jokes about like people with like autism and disabilities and all that. Like we know it's jokes, but still we kind of take offense to it because we have siblings that have disabilities like that. So
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna take some offense to it. But I mean, obviously I don't get all furious and mad and start going off on them folks. I know it's just a joke,
Yeah.
and I know it. But I'm like, but I'm not going off and just going off on them because I know they're joking. Like. Say with the word retard, I don't want to offend anyone with that word. Hopefully, I don't. But like, I've used it before. I know all of us have. But like,
A lot of people
don't
have.
like. I don't like use it to make fun of people with disabilities. I use it to call my friends stupid. Like, I'm not using
it's
it
just
to try and
another word.
offend someone. Like, no, the reason I would take offense to it is like you're probably like, oh, you should because brother with disability. But like, the only reason I would is if they're meaning it to offend someone with a disability. That's when
Yeah.
I will take offense to it. Because, I mean, like, you use it, okay, I don't care. Because, I mean, everyone uses it. I mean, you use it to call people stupid all the time.
Like
But
my
it's when
dad,
you're
my
using
dad
it towards
says
people with
it.
disability.
And my dad says
Yeah.
it, but it's just a thing that people have like because like that's what they used to like call it. It's like you're mentally retarded, and then it ended up like becoming like this.
Like,
I don't even know how that happens. How does that happen? Where like I don't know.
like you would go to like a doctor like way back when, and you'd be like, "There's something wrong with my son," and you're like, "Oh yeah, he's retarded," and that'd be like completely fine to say.
Yeah, but like
that'd be completely
right
wrong.
now it sounds
I mean,
like well,
Because that word can be used either way. But I mean, if you take a word like sped, that's only one purpose. That's making fun of someone with a disability.
yeah.
That's one purpose. You call someone a sped, you're basically calling them disabled, which is that's a word I won't like anyone to use. I don't want that word being
Any
used
of
at
us,
all.
yeah. And like
That's
you talk.
I mean, like the same thing. I mean, like now another touchy one I know is the one coldism. Like I don't know if we should really say it. 'Cause,
We're not
probably
gonna
not.
say it.
Yeah.
If you know what the F one, not the FU one, the FA.
Yeah,
You finish
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You guys probably know at this point, but that one, I mean, that one is just like you hear everyone using it, but like it's like what
Like we
it
really
is.
shouldn't use it as much.
It's like
in,
it's just
in my opinion, it's not like an absolutely horrid thing to say unless you're talking to
like
a gay person directly.
yeah, exactly. Like if
Meaning
you're
Yeah.
using it to
offense.
offend a gay person, then yeah, it's like the same thing with retarded. It's just like
yeah.
we all use it. We use it to with our friends. call them all you know word and then all that. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're using it to deliberately make fun of a gay person, then it's like okay.
Yeah, and then
Then that's when I see the wrong using it.
Yeah, it's just you gotta use it, I guess, in a right situation and not say it directly, like you said.
So, I mean, not everyone uses it to deliberately offend gay people.
Yeah. Like,
but I mean, it's such a touchy word. That's why we're not saying it, because it's like if you say it and you're just
like,
you're gonna get hate no matter what.
I really try not to say it at school, just because of the fact that someone might overhear me, and then like they're gay, and it's like I'm sorry. I mean, not even just comes out.
It's not even gay people that always get offended by it. I mean, you're gay people that get offended by it, even if they aren't gay. It's like, oh, you shouldn't be using that and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
just touchy words. It just depends on the situation you use it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it as long as it's not being used to make fun of someone.
I try not to use it, but.
For a second, I thought Max was about to say, I try not to make fun of people. I try, but it's real hard.
It's real hard to not make fun of people. I'm sorry. Hey,
what was that?
I don't know.
We should probably change. Yeah,
that kind of scared me.
we went to Super Bowl rant session to talking about the FA word. Okay.
FA, you finish it.
Oh.
What's
the topic?
I'm just gonna say this because I saw like the icon for it on my screen, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 Classic Edition is the best Star Wars Battlefront. I just want to say that.
Oh come on!
I think
that one's the best one without a doubt.
What's Battlefront? Evan finds them. I know where you live.
I honestly think that's a good ending point. I feel like we've been recording for a while.
One thing we need to do is have a stopwatch. Like, I had no way of tracking how long this was.
Well, we stopped with 17 minutes. We started again at what, like 6:20, something like that.
Yeah,
I think.
Actually, like
so it's been about an hour, I would say.
Yeah, probably past. Probably a little bit past.
It feels like it's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but I think that's a great stop.
I will say,
that's good.
Let us know in the comments if you got any other suggestions, like topics you'd like us to discuss. It'd help out a lot.
Yeah, for the next video.
Definitely, yeah. Just, let us know what you think we should talk about.
Any questions?
Yeah. Any questions? If you guys suggest, like, anything to, like, have in the background or, like... Because right now, I just have the unlogical thoughts and then our social medias and, YouTube and stuff like that. But what do you guys think? I don't really know if there's really anything else to put. Like, I would say webcam, but we don't all have webcams. Me and Jason are the only ones.
That'd be kind of hot. We'd have to do that on Discord. Like, you'd have to just show Discord.
Yeah, well, the only other thing I could think, it would take time, but, like, you guys would, start recording the webcam, and then I would sync up the audio with everyone's voice. But
that's like an actual, like, you have to have an audio, like...
I don't know, I do some weird stuff when we're talking.
Oh, okay. Then.
Like right now, I'm stroking my beard.
Alright.
What other weird stuff? Okay.
Alright.
Nothing that weird, nothing that weird.
Okay, guys. That was great. Everyone, you guys...
Wait. I almost forgot my question. Should it... Leave in the comments also if I should buy this ring I'm looking at. Let me know if I should buy it. It looks really good. All of us like it. We think it'd be. I might buy it. It's not that expensive, but
yeah.
It's not the too special. It's like
no, I can show.
It's not made of plastic or anything, but I think it looks really cool. It's from Avengers: Infinity War, Infinity Stones, all that good stuff. You should be seeing it on the screen, really but. It's really cheap. Like, it's not made of plastic or anything, but I think we all like how it looks. We all think it's really cool. Yeah. Let me know if I should get it.
Yeah, I would get it, but no, no money, no money.
I would get it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I got money to spare,
and I don't.
And Cole definitely doesn't.
If anyone is like need employees. Hit me up.
Oh.
Job.
Hey,
Dude, I've been
this-
applying at places and I've gotten nothing. I need to find a job. I'll
Yeah.
probably find a job after this trip I'm going on next month, because that'd just be bad timing. But
I forgot
yeah,
about
I need
that
a job
trip.
too. Yeah.
I keep forgetting
We
about
need
that.
to.
It's
Evan,
not the
we
one
should
you
apply.
need,
We
man.
should try to work at Smoothie King.
Smooth King wouldn't be that bad.
Possibly.
I
I'm
really
gonna try. I
actually-
want to try and go out and look at movie theaters. I mean, I feel like they're hiring. It just seems
You're
unlikely.
used to movie theaters, so like that'd be good.
Plus, it'd be nice. I mean, free movies. You can bring
Yeah.
a friend in for free. I mean, if me and Ryan both work there, I mean, that's an extra 2 friends we can bring in to watch movies for free.
yeah, like me and Tommy, me and Cole.
Tommy and Cole.
No,
No, Max is to be in this somewhere.
no, I have to be in there somehow. Okay.
But yeah, I just want to go.
Oh.
Like, I'll probably end up driving up there and looking and seeing if they're hiring at all and see if we can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how we said we're gonna end this podcast.
Yeah, now we just kept going.
Oh well, we made it. We
Story
made it
of
to
my
7
life.
o'clock, so we're good. So
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
perfect. Hopefully, oh, okay. One big thing. We were trying to record I just remembered this. We tried to record this yesterday, right? This is
We
gonna
didn't
come out today, which today's Monday. We were trying to get this a new episode out every Monday, but yeah, stuff
complications
happened.
with having
Yeah.
to wait on some people.
Yeah.
But we made it a new rule. We are going to record at a certain point every Sunday. If you're not on at that point, we're just going to record at that point.
Yeah, so if there's some people that aren't in here that you're used to, well, just like this
But
episode.
try and get replacements. Try and get some people in here for them next time. See if we can
Lon
get some
the
extra
guy?
people, some special guest, maybe something like that. But we're going to try and get.
Definitely not that Colin guy.
We
He's
tried to
our
get Tommy in on
competition.
this one, but he didn't want to. So boo Tommy. But
If you want to be on the podcast, just
no,
DM us on Instagram.
No.
I'm gonna message the Rock on Instagram. He's gonna join us.
The right, he's like illogical thoughts.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, just like imagine if
I
like
don't know who the heck you are, but yeah.
just like imagine like we actually, you know what we should do one time actually. We
A bunch of celebrities and see.
I know what we should do. We should end this.
but like we need to like group up and like do one in person. I feel like that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Maybe when Jason comes and
Oh yeah. That'll be our like
You
special
went to Max's
episode.
house.
yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all go to
like
Max's
the
house.
only like problem I have with that is there's one mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be a lot of passing around, but
And like
well,
not
might
passing.
But
I feel like
figure
you
that
can.
out.
I feel like you could just unclip it from your desk and just set it right
I
in the middle
could,
of all of us.
but
well, we'll figure it out later. We need to. Let's go.
We end it.
yeah, this was good. I hope you guys enjoyed the official first episode, actual first episode, not introduction. And if you liked it, go put a like on it. Okay, that's good. But if you want us to cover any other topic, go put it down in the comments. And we'll see you guys in the second episode. All right.